Peace. This is Rakim Shabazz and Wowza Dome TV. Today I have a special guest. He's a lyricist, a historian. He just released the album, The Almighty Pen, a few months ago. He's doing really well. The artist, the MC, Dat Boi Vic. Appreciate you coming.
Peace to the family, man. What's happening, man?
Peace to the God.
Glad to be here to build with you, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's been a long time coming, but I'm definitely glad to have you here. Congrats on the album, The Almighty Pen.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you definitely released a banger, man. So let's get into it, man. There's a few songs on there like Eat to Live and Economic Confessions, man. They cover some pretty deep topics. So like Eat to Live and Economic Confessions, what inspired you to write those?
I do the Economic Confessions first. Really, man, what it is, you know, just to bring more awareness. And I do that a lot, man. If you like go back to my first joint, 2017, Gold Medallions, every now and then I just throw some shit out there just for the, you know, just to spark the brain, like Pop said, you know what I'm saying? So, you still good?
Yeah, I lost you, G. Okay.
Okay, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying?
No, you said in your album 2017, you were kind of starting to throw little jewels out there like that.
Yeah. So with the Economic Confessions joint, what it was we always talk about the Flint, you know, you're saying everything going on with the Flint lead water, and which is a big issue. But I wanted to bring light to go more in depth on that issue. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that it is an issue here, and it's an issue in other states besides Flint,
right?
And poor areas. But this is a world issue. This is a world crisis that we're going through.
Right.
You know what I mean? All over the world, countries is going to war with water. People is walking miles just to get some water, and the water ain't even clean. You know what I'm saying? So I really just wanted to throw that out there, and then let people go on their own little research on it. You know what I'm saying? But just to spark the interest of that. Also, same thing with the Eat to Live. You know what I'm saying? Bring more people into copying the Elijah book, or just, you know what I'm saying? Everything, man. Everything I do is for the listener. I look at it like this. Not to go on, but
no, you good, G.
I look at it like this. What I want to do is any type of way I could bring somebody into some knowledge, then I throw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, that's dope. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off, G. I was just going to say, like, whenever I first heard Economic Confessions, you know, like, you're right, it did bring me into the mind of Flint, because that's the most freshest thing on our mind. But also, like you said, that's a worldwide issue. You know what I'm saying?
Issue. A lot of people don't know that.
Right. And there's nothing that's advertised in mainstream media or or even talked about. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to know that.
Right. So that's dope, man. Yeah, like, you know, just to be able to teach through your art. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever we listen to music, you know, it's either going to be like, you know, it brings out an emotion, you know, like whether it's a party type record, you know what I'm saying, where you club it, or something that pulls on an emotion, or something that
got its purpose.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And so, like, it's not just getting into the booth recording just to be recording, man. So salute with that.
Appreciate that, man.
So whenever you were coming into your own, as far as, you know, just growing up, what kind of sparked you to start studying your history, and what were some of the books that inspired you?
Man, me getting into the knowledge, man, that was a long journey, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say this though, the knowledge was always around me though.
You
know what I'm saying? When I sit back and reminisce, it's like the shit was always there. I just wasn't going to it.
Right.
Many times I walked around it. You know what I'm saying? They had the Muslims on the corner with the final call, the Israelites on the corner. You know what I'm saying? The 5%ers. Knowledge was everywhere, bro. I had niggas who was into the, you know, comedic school of thought.
Right.
But I was doing what I was doing. So it's hard to really say what brought me into it, but it was around like 2012, man, when it just kind of sparked, man. And I kind of dibbled and dabbled in it, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of studied, and then I start dropping knowledge on niggas one day. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't out the blue, but you know what I'm saying? I had been studying on my own.
Right, right, right.
One day I remember I was kicking some shit one day in the
Hmm.
in a little spot, and my nigga came out the room because he always was into the knowledge, and he was like, "I nigga Vic dropping knowledge," you know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So, but when it came to me, it was meant for me though, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, most definitely.
Because it came so natural
Hmm.
when it did come.
Did
That's why I try not to force it on people because I think people reject it and it come at it'll come at its own time, man.
yeah, yeah, because yeah, it'll yeah, because you don't want to sound like you preaching to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't trying to be old buddy from Menace Society.
Right, Sharif, right?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be Sharif, you know what I'm saying?
the
At the barbecue.
did whenever you started like studying and obviously like your conversation becomes a little bit broader, right? And so like did
Right,
your
right.
people that you was like coming up with, were they receptive to it too, like just hearing you?
Man. I caught all the jokes, man, from certain niggas,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Me
saying?
too, bro.
I caught hella jokes because like you probably been in this shit longer than me, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like, like I know this shit wasn't always cool. Like
Nah,
it's a
not at
trend
all.
now.
Yeah.
So and that's why sometimes you will see me on Twitter, I'll be kind of going at the niggas because they coming into it when it's cool versus like nigga, I remember, I had the kufi on one day, niggas was clowning.
Right, right,
You
right,
know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
And
Nah.
they don't mean it in the ill way, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But it just it come with the territory,
No,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
But when you love it, it is what it is, right?
Yeah,
Then you
it
gotta
becomes you. You know what I'm
it
saying?
becomes
Like,
you. And now it's a part of me, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, for
My
sure.
but I will say this. I stayed true to myself and then more people just adapted to what it was. Cause originally I would say I wouldn't want. Yeah, I could say I was a gangster rapper
Hmm.
originally back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped rapping for a long time, and I just went back to doing what I was doing and shit. And then when I wanted to start rapping again, I had already came into the knowledge.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I started kicking all that gangster shit. But then I was kind of like, my mind went. I was like, man, I know I'm selling myself short, and I'm selling my people short. That's
Hmm.
how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so I went and I dropped a little bit of knowledge and I brought it back to the partners, and the partners was like, nah,
Yeah,
nah, man, with that other shit, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I stayed true to what I do, man. And I think all artists should do that, man. You
Yeah,
stay true
most.
to yourself.
Yeah, man, and yeah, that's see, that's what it is. It's like it's being authentic to who you are. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right, right, right.
everybody got their own story. Like you said, you came into knowledge yourself one way. I came in another way. There's nobody that we meet that's gonna be like that's gonna have the same exact story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's peace. That's peace.
And so like I noticed whenever I started studying, you get some pushback from your people or whatever, but
Fact.
when they see that you're serious, then they start saying, "Oh, some of the shit he's
Yeah.
saying makes sense." You know what I'm saying? And then they
Yeah,
start
yeah.
studying on their own, and then it just spread like that. You know what I'm saying?
And, like I know two guys, like a lot of people, you might be at the family shit and you might be like, I ain't eating that. I ain't eating
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then a couple, everybody looking at you crazy. But next year, two of your family members, like, they didn't finally caught on and shit. Now they asking you what's a better diet.
Right, right,
So,
right.
it's all about staying true to yourself.
It is indeed, man. So so do you consider yourself a conscious rapper?
Wait, one second, my man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sorry about that, bro.
No, you good, G. I was just going to ask you, do you consider yourself a conscious rapper?
Nah, I don't personally, I don't, I ain't mad about the title though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When people do say that, I ain't bothered by it like some people, but I don't personally consider myself a conscious rapper
Hmm.
because I still, my music ain't 100% conscious. So I don't necessarily,
Right.
and I also don't want to put myself in the box either.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
can see that.
yeah, I'm
Um,
a man. I might want to drop some ratchet shit. I might want to
right.
drop some gangster shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I think some artists that we're probably both fans of in coming up maybe in the 90s, 2000s that were intelligent rappers, right? They got pigeonholed into just them being intelligent. Now they are in a conscious rapper box, right?
Right,
And
right,
so if
right,
they
right.
do a song about, you know, something that doesn't fit that whole consciousness box, people start looking at him a little bit crazy.
Right. It don't sound right. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Common can't make a Uchiwali.
Yeah, exactly. But he
You know
probably
what I'm
had them
saying?
thoughts though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we
it's
all
been
like
time.
women, right? Like
Yeah. You know Common don't just listen to goddamn Erica Badu all day.
right, exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? He got his times because the chick he with now, you know that she be turned up. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? So
right.
that go to show you. But he put himself once he put himself in that box, it was kind of hard. So I try not to put in my box. That's why every now and then I will throw some, you know, some ratchet shit in there to try to keep it where it don't never sound too crazy coming from me.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't think like I think Jay-Z did it well. You know what I'm saying? He could make any type. Pac did it well. Nas did it well, but then towards the end he kind of stayed true to his guns, but he still add balance to it.
Yeah. And
Versus like a diggable planets type nigga can't necessarily make Uchiwali. That wouldn't sound right.
right, I got you. And so like, and so that's the thing, you know, how how consciousness as far as in music is labeled. Cause like I look like personally, right? Like when
All right,
Scarface telling his story, you know, or UGK was telling their story,
right.
they was artists that would not only tell you, okay, we in the streets, but here goes the pitfalls of the streets. Like
Yeah.
that's consciousness to me too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, for sure. That consciousness don't get enough credit. I
Right,
agree with you. I agree
right.
with you.
Everything,
That is conscious. You're
yeah,
right.
because everything is not going to be, you know, building on Kwame Ture or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Everything
it,
don't have to deal with the exact knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
right,
A street conscious. You know. So I
yeah,
agree with you.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because that's
So yeah, I am a conscious rapper.
right, right
Yeah,
on.
you know what I'm saying? From when you break it down like that, yeah, you're right. I am a conscious rapper.
Because yeah, because you know, but at the same time, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about it is to be able to be versatile like that.
Right,
I
right.
think that's a credit to you and your intelligence is the fact
Appreciate
that
that.
like because that's what's going to give you longevity. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Like we was just remember we was building on earlier today as far as like certain rappers who are just punchline rappers. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you know, after a while, you hear that 5 years later, them punchlines ain't really hitting like that
That
no more, bro.
yeah, and you know, niggas be I mean, people be thinking I be sounding like a hater when I say that, but it's just real. That's some real game though, because
Right.
them Wayne lines, just not the bully Wayne, but them Wayne lines was when I heard them shit back in the day was shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But
when you hear
now,
that shit now, it's kind of like, oh man, we ain't had no taste.
right, right, right.
You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? Because the shit just
we was
aged
on
bad.
one.
It's like a nigga who had the big jerseys on back in the day. That shit was fly, but 5 years in that picture looked crazy.
It look crazy, right?
It looked
And that's
crazy.
because you know I think a lot of times is if you just a punchline rapper, you sacrificing the substance just to say something clever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's true.
some and it, but the see that's the thing though. Like a clever artist, like you were saying, like Lupe just you know made a song about dinosaurs, right? Like
Right, right,
that's
right,
gonna
right.
sound crazy to some people, but that takes a certain level of skill, creativity. You know what I mean? Like,
Creativity.
yeah,
Remember, that was the only dinosaur song I heard that year.
yeah. I think that's the only
You
one
know
I
what I'm
ever
saying?
heard.
How many times we done heard a nigga talk rap about dope this year? That's
Right,
so I'm I'm more of a person who like me. I mean, not to pat myself on the back. 2020, I'm the only song I heard that made a song about water.
right.
I know Mick Jenkins did in the past. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the first one ever, but I'm saying
Mhm.
that year, I can't think of another one. And I'm plugged into listen to a lot of hip hop. I ain't hear nobody make a song about water.
Right, me
You know,
neither.
so I look at shit like from a creativity point too. And I understand because a lot of everything is popularity based right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like I say, bro, nigga don't realize, bro, I'm a nerd at heart too. So I
Mhm.
still look at everything from a creativity point. Like, damn, I want the nigga who didn't do what everybody else did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real, man. So you have an album called Golden Age of the Moor.
For sure.
And we know that's a book title from Ivan Van Sertima. So like for
Yes,
those
sir.
that didn't know like what that was referencing, was that to, you know, possibly make them research and get familiar with his work?
Yeah, man. I wanted to put people on Certima. And I always love that book cover anyway. And I thought it would be a fly connection, man. Just to put a modern black dude, you know what I'm saying? You know the history of the Moors
Yeah.
well. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Africa, rocking the gold,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Same shit, take it.
Civilizing the savage.
Yeah, civilizing the savage, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Same shit over here. You
Right.
know, in the 80s, niggas
Right.
rocking the
Wow.
truck jewelry,
Hmm.
uh, civilizing the savage, Supreme
Right.
Team.
Right.
Man, I'm
Wow.
just saying, just for example,
Yeah.
fly niggas, but civilizing the savage.
Right.
And you know, when I say more too, I think a lot of people get that confused. I'm just dealing with the actual school of thought
Like
more,
the more
which I'm just
science typical.
yeah, nah,
Yeah.
not necessarily. Even though I fuck with them, I'm just saying as far as like just what they describe as a more
Mm.
skin
Yeah.
tone.
Right.
Because a lot
That's
of people don't realize they didn't call themselves the more. That was a title that was given, like
right.
black.
Right. Yeah. That was given to them, and that you made
Right, right.
a good point too. Like as far as like the uh, your like appearance and just you being the piece with magnetic, and then you have the mental capabilities to teach knowledge yourself to the youth and people that are just attracted to the cipher that you represent. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Like in a hip hop type of in a hip hop way, whereas
Yeah,
it's probably the most influential thing in America, possibly as far as pop culture goes, possibly the world. You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
And so you foresee this, oh man, the guy rocking polo, he got the chain, he got this, but then when they hear
Yeah,
him talk, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, okay, I
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
know what he know.
yeah. That's the thing too. I feel like because like I say, I got into the knowledge later on, but
Mhm.
a lot of like I know a lot of the guys fly anyway. You know
Right.
what I'm
Well, yeah,
saying?
for
The fly
sure.
they did the fly shit first,
Right.
and then sometimes the knowledge came later. I was on the fly shit, and when I got into when I got into the knowledge, I still didn't want to put on no not I didn't want to do it in dashikis and shit. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right, right, right.
Not no knock on the niggas who do. I'm just saying, as far as the youth, they like what they like, man.
Mm-hmm.
They like fly shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to be able to make it with knowledge. You can have knowledge and be fly.
Yeah. Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? That's okay.
Right.
Because it ain't. Monster Cody said it ain't what you wear, it's what's in you. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So the
Mm.
knowledge is there, and it's a better way to let niggas know that we can present it in several ways.
Right.
I think that help attract the youth and attract niggas to be like, damn. I wasn't expecting that from him because we all got our own stereotypes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But as I know, not knowledge is fly
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the
for
man.
sure.
I mean, you said that's well put, because that's the thing, man. That's kind of like America's worst nightmare is a young brother or sister that's young, black, fly, and intelligent and already know
And
what time it
intelligent.
is. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right. Yeah, for sure.
It don't get no more powerful than that, God.
Nah, it don't, man. And you got to think it. We don't even really have a rapper in the mainstream right now that's representing that.
Nah, not really.
You know what I'm saying? So picture if we
Yeah.
had three or four, two or three or four. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the youth would more gravitate towards knowledge because it
Right.
ain't necessarily that they don't. The youth go by trends and they fuck
Mm-hmm.
with what's cool. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So as
Right.
far as when we get on, like like Nas made this shit look cool. Pop made this shit look cool. Not the Nipsey was making this shit look cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the shit happened. Whatever, the assassination.
Yeah,
But
that's a good point. Like, so I remember growing up and you having people, like you said, people like Nas, um, Tupac, Wu,
right,
just
right.
people that were, that was they were they were young, they were fly cats, but they were intelligent, had
Yeah, and they had
substance.
the knowledge.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
had the knowledge. And so whenever we would, buy their music, we would we would start to hear their schools of thought, their ideologies, Pop being a Panther
So
Cub.
Pop Wu and they.
Yeah, and so like now it's kind of like, And so that made us more open to certain things whenever we came across them, as far as, books like, ISIS Papers and Message to the Black Man and stuff like that, right?
Facts,
And
facts,
like in your
facts.
case, Golden Age of the Moor, hopefully
Right.
that'll do that to the youth that hear your
Yeah,
album. But
definitely.
it doesn't seem like there's a, as far as from back in the day where there was more of a balance, it seems like there's less of a balance these days. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing I don't
definitely.
really understand is, back then we got what the radio gave us, or we went out and bought a CD, right? Now you can actually go and listen to any artist that you want to from
Right,
your
right, right.
phone
At the push of a button.
at the push of a button. So why do you
Right.
think
YouTube, you could do it for free.
for free? For
You know
free.
what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? So why do you think um a lot of youths haven't, like that, why they haven't went in that direction, as far as, like discovering a lot of conscious MCs compared to, what's popular?
Um, I think a big part of it, and you follow me on Twitter, so I know you seen like when I was going at a lot of the hip hop Twitter platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Because my thing is this, right? At least as far as I know, we don't get paid for being on Twitter,
No, not at all.
right? We get to
Right.
use a platform. They give us a platform. We get to use it, and we can promote our own business on it. We can promote whatever we selling. But at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, this is a platform that they giving us for the free. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So with us knowing that, we know that they can take it back at any moment. We see how they did Farrakhan. We see how they did Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say all that to say, in my opinion, if you got 20,000, 30,000 followers on Twitter, and you in a position to, you in a position of power, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can, and I have my own page too on Twitter because I was trying to get people to go. And people got to realize, man, the retweet button is the most powerful button.
Right.
This button could put me in a living room in China.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Put me in Minnesota, put me in such and such. But and it's a free button.
Right.
So we
Right.
running into a lot of free shit,
Right.
but
Right.
it, but
Right.
it ain't being used the right way. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So a lot of kids ain't going to it because we don't have a representation to represent what we do as far as
Mm.
conscious hip hop. Even
So
when
it's
you
just
take
like they
someone,
not getting exposed to it.
they're not getting it, they don't know about it. It's like
Right.
knowledge. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as like with DJ Academics, right?
Right. Right. I
DJ
can't stand that
Academics,
dude, by the way.
and me either, man. But I gotta respect him though,
Mm-hmm.
objectively,
Right.
because he got it. He made his platform, right, and
Mm-hmm.
his platform got 3 million, 4 million Instagram followers,
Right.
a million, 2 million subscribers on YouTube, right?
Right.
So he know how to. He found a way to tap into the system to be able to use his platform to control the masses
Facts.
to his market. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So and I peeped it last year. I said, man, I'm gonna do a whole goddamn my own observation on this nigga. I
Mm-hmm.
said, Griselda dropped hella tapes last year.
Mm-hmm.
Long Streets dropped last year. I'm just naming even the niggas who more known than me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Raz Fresco dropped last year. A lot of dudes dropped, well, even bigger than that. Royce the 5'9" dropped last year. Jay Electronica dropped last year. And guess what?
He
None of
didn't
them
speak
niggas
about
was
none of
on. He
it.
he ain't put them on his platform one time.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow. Right.
Now none of these albums sold over 40K in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of a week, when the album dropped, academics go back and put the numbers on his page, right? So if you
Right.
flop, we're gonna laugh at you.
Right.
So
Right.
what he did, what he made a point to do was, if if a hip hop nigga drops some shit and
Mm-hmm.
his shit didn't really take off, academics will post, you know what I'm saying, those numbers, those filler numbers. But he wouldn't do it before the shit dropped to help the shit get promo. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because if you put me in front of 3 million niggas, at least one third of that gonna tap into that
Right.
just to
Right.
check it out. But if you don't, it's to kill a nigga to make a nigga die bleeding is nothing. To make a nigga die breathing and you saying something.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
old, I think it's whole. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I could kill a nigga by not giving them no
No,
coverage at all. Just
no
like with Meek
energy at
right now.
all. Yep.
Tekashi 69 died. As far as once they stopped putting him on them platforms, because
Mm-hmm.
6ix9ine was keeping, I mean, DJ Academics was keeping them alive.
Right.
Shade
Right.
Room was keeping them alive.
Right.
But once they took him off, it's like the nigga was faded out.
Yeah.
You
It
know what I'm
looked
saying?
like
So
he
we
go ahead.
go
My
ahead.
bad, you. No, I was just
No,
gonna
you
say it
good.
looks like yeah, you're right, man. That's a good point. And it looks like, now they're resorting to antics to,
Yeah, now he was on the antics. You know, he said in the car, he said, I'm gonna catch Meek outside with the phone.
right,
And we know we a culture that love the tea. We love the
right.
drama. So he tapped into that market. It's a market that they might not show my music, but shit, they gonna show me trying to fight a nigga.
I think God,
And
that's the problem that I have with like some of those platforms is
right.
that ain't got nothing to do with hip hop, really. That's
Nothing.
tabloid. That's tabloid type of shit.
That's tableau. That's TMZ.
Yeah, that's TMZ, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you not so we gotta, I mean, we have to protect our culture as much as we can, even
We
though
got to.
we know that like it's accessible to anybody, right? I mean, we still, if you are able to put yourself in that position to where, like you said, you have that many followers and your platform is big, man, you got kind of a responsibility, in my opinion, right?
You
To
do.
at least, keep it balanced. I ain't tripping on like if there's certain negative things that's associated with that platform, but where the balance at? It's like if like with World Star Hip Hop, if they would have had, 3 videos of cats wilding, but then have a video of, let's say, Farrakhan or Fred Hampton or one of the God's building,
Right.
like,
Balance it out.
balance it out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, definitely.
Um,
I agree with you 100%. So to answer your question, I
mhm,
feel like they don't come to the knowledge. They don't come to the more conscious rappers or the even more lyrical based rappers. They don't even have to be conscious because I don't consider Conway and them conscious like that. They
right,
can throw some conscious bars in there, but that's gangster shit.
right.
But they can't even really come to that because they don't know about it as far as like I'm talking about the youth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So what we missing is a face. We need a face like academics, man, to represent us, put us in that
mm,
light, man, because this is the internet age.
hmm,
And I used to stand outside with my brother now, RIP, and we would sell CDs, you know what
hmm.
I'm saying? And that's worse than trapping.
Right,
You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Because
right,
trapping this shit sell itself. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But as far as standing out corner, hey bro, you want to cop this, you want to cop that, you
right.
know what I'm saying? Fuck that, because you can only reach niggas locally when you do that. Or you can drive
Hmm,
to your next town, like,
hmm.
uh niggas from Screwed Up Click used to do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Drive to the next town over, make some bread
E40.
like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Too Short and all them. But now this is the age of the internet. And that's what
Right.
I try to explain to people, like, man, with this internet we can do so much, but it gonna take participation and everybody gotta want it as bad. It don't even, like, my thing is this, it don't even have to be me. That's why I made the page. It ain't about me.
Right.
Just to give a platform where we can bring a light on real hip hop and all the shit going on right now, because a lot it's not that hip hop is around, it's underground, but you got to know about it. You know what I'm saying? But we
Right.
just need a face. We missing a face.
Yeah, shine that
And
light on the underground, man. Once it's
yeah,
once it's
we don't
there,
have enough.
I was just gonna say,
Once it's there, we own.
right, exactly. It'll
Because we don't need radio no more.
nah. I don't
You know
even
what I'm
know
saying?
people don't listen to the radio no
People
more.
don't even listen to radio no more.
It's all about
So what the,
what's on your phone, past the
yeah,
aux
it's on
cord
your
type of
phone.
thing.
It's up past the ox, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't say it's my turn with the radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
all that other talk is that shit old school.
Yeah.
It's a new wave, man. We can create, like, I feel like if we had a bigger platform to put our shit on, say we had somebody, even yourself, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
that had at least 200,000 followers,
Right.
and niggas was tapping in for that new shit. Yeah, man,
Somebody for the home
everybody would do
team.
better.
You know what I
Somebody for the
mean?
whole team that really ain't, and you know me, man. A lot of niggas don't really like my shit on Twitter. They don't like my music.
Right.
They don't like my opinions and shit. So
Right.
it's a lot of politics in the game too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I'm saying we need somebody who really
But
about this shit.
that's another thing, God. Like me and you, we don't always agree on things, but
Right.
that's beside the point because we
That's
not
beside the point.
monolithic as a people anyway. We not always
Right, right,
agree 100%. If we got the
right.
same, if we got the same vision as far as things that we want for our people, things that we want to see in the music game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like differences is just
Why
different.
we can't find them common, you know what I'm saying, the common goals and then build on that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
cool. People don't realize everybody don't. I know it's cancel culture and everybody feel like everybody has to think the same. And a
Right.
lot of times, we like you said, we all come to knowledge. We all got knowledge differences, different
Mm.
ways, and it ain't about an ego thing. It's about like it's dialogue.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
dialogue. As long
Yeah.
as it's respectful, it's all good. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Because even you could learn something from something that you don't agree with.
Hey
You
yo,
know what I
did
mean?
this guy. It is guy. Anytime me and you or anybody else debating online, whether they hitting that like button or not, it's somebody back there reading all that shit.
Yep, exactly. They
You know what I'm
learning.
saying? And they might learn, they might take both sides.
Yep, iron
Well
sharp as
shit.
iron,
Take
bro.
yeah, and take I want people to like I tell people, don't never take what I say. I want you to just hear that shit and go do your own research
Yeah,
anyway. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then you tell me what you think.
Right, right.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
apply that to your life and go teach somebody else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
teach somebody else. Each one teach one. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, so like whenever you were creating the unsigned hype platform,
Right,
um, it seems like you was getting frustrated a little bit, like with
right.
some
Definitely.
of, just like you said, people hitting the like button, but not the retweet button. Like,
Yeah.
why do you think certain artists like have a hard time that are, certain underground artists or maybe even established artists in the mainstream too? You know what I mean? Because like,
I'm gonna
what do you
tell
think the deal is?
it's like hustling, man. It's like trapping. It's ego.
Mm,
It's ego in the game. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? It's all right, it's ego in everything because you know it's even ego in the conscious community, man.
right. Oh, most definitely.
You know
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? And one thing we all have to learn how to deal with is our ego. If we
Hmm.
could get rid of the super ego, we'd be a lot better
Yeah.
as a people, in my
Right.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that was why I slowed down that page. It was because it's like, damn, man. One thing I had all this shit, but then I was like, damn, I forgot. Niggas got egos.
Right. Right.
So I'm saying, so nobody wanted to retweet the post because nobody want nobody getting more retweets than them.
Right.
Nobody want nobody getting more likes than them. And I'm gonna tell you too, God, because like I didn't got features from a lot of niggas. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? A lot of established niggas. And
mm.
went ball for ball with a lot of niggas, and
Yes,
I
you
earned
have.
respect. And I earned respect with some of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But this is the thing, man. Um, you got like okay, everybody. What I learned was everybody in it for a different reason, right?
Hmm.
I love the game.
Hmm.
You love the game. I love knowledge. You love knowledge.
Hmm.
We might think personally, one of us might think Tariq Nasheed or whoever is trying to pimp. He might be in the game for a different reason. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But the point is, everybody gets in the game for different reasons. Everybody got their own shit. Like me, I want to be able to each one teach one. I want to be able to get in the game, do my shit. But I
Hmm.
want other niggas that, you know what I'm saying? I want other
Yeah.
niggas to
You
shine
want
too. If they
everybody to
don't,
eat.
if you don't, you don't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's like I say, it's like trapping as far as like we was all getting bread, but then some niggas try to back though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
same way. So if I get a feature from a rapper and did this, man, if you a rapper with way more followers than me, way more shit than me, way more streams,
Hmm.
what are you scared of?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, God. So, like, you have worked with artists like Ransom, Shay Noir,
Right,
Raz Fresco, La Prime, Rome Streets, and these are all lyricists. And
right,
I
right.
noticed that about your features, you bring competition to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I invite that shit.
right. So that does you think that bring the best out of you? Like, what's the science behind that?
Uh, it's two. It's two. It's
Okay.
it. Elzhi gonna be on my next joint too.
See,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy. That's yeah. I mean, so you really
That's that
bring it
iron
in
sharpened
heavy.
iron, like you say.
Yeah.
And it's like this, man. I wanna be able to rhyme with the best.
Right.
Cause I know I'm one of the best.
Right.
That's an arrogant thing to say, but I really feel that. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm one of the best, but I feel like, you know, to if I'm one of the best, it's like if you're a ball player, you know what I'm saying, you want to go against Mike.
Right.
Obviously then back down from that challenge, you want to go against Mike.
Right.
Not to say I don't want to get on the track with him and make a great song,
Right.
but
Right.
I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to get some of the best, the illest niggas that I respect as a fan, because I'm a fan of this shit first too.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, and then put them on my shit and invite them to one of my classics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's dope, man.
So
Because that's
yeah,
like you said, the ball player analogy. Like, that's like Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, he
right.
didn't back down
He wanted to
from.
play with Mike.
Yeah, he wanted to play with Mike. You
He
know?
wasn't running from Mike. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? So
Nah.
Ransom had a hell of a year. I
Hell
wanted
of
to
a
rap
year.
with that nigga. I wanted
Right.
to rap with the nigga because I respect the nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Me and Raz had our issues, but I respected the nigga enough as an MC to be like, man, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want him on my shit because I'm a fan of the nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Be able to put the politics to the side and just,
It
if you
makes it
nice, you
easy,
nice.
man.
I want to fuck with if you nice, you nice, man.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. Like I said, I'm one of the best. I want to rap with the best.
Right.
Shay Noah had a good year. I wanted on my tape.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And a lot of dudes they feel like, and I ain't getting no feature because I don't want to pay. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like that's ego like a motherfucker.
Right. Don't you got to pay to play a little bit, right? Like, I mean.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I come from hustling, so I'm kind of like, shit, man. Well, you had to pay your way in.
Right. 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 That's real.
You know? I don't get it, but like I say, it's ego. You know, and that's all it is. It's a lot of ego in the game, man. And then sometimes, and you know, it's an investment. Sometimes I might like, I did a joint with Raz, and that nigga didn't even retweet this shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. I don't sweat it either because at the end of the day, it's like that ain't what that was about.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That was more like, from what you said, that was kind of more of putting differences aside and, you know what
putting
I'm saying,
differences
making
aside.
something great.
On my end, I
Yeah.
can't control the. If it's still issues with the next man, at the end of the day, once we have our conversation, we piece it out. On my end, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, I might look at it and be like, damn, but you ain't even retweet this shit. That was free. But at the same time, I'm not gonna take it personal enough to be like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You your own man. But I will say this though, that you know, 4 years ago, nobody knew Griselda
Right.
like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So think about how many niggas they did tracks with, and them niggas ain't retweeting. Now they up now.
Oh yeah.
So,
And now
yeah, so
they the
now
ones
they
who
front. Now they might front on you now.
right.
So you
Right.
got to be careful when you doing business with people and you forgetting that the game changed constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube said they'll find another nigga next year.
Yo, yeah, they
They'll
will.
find a new nigga next year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I might be that new nigga.
Right. Right. Oh,
And then you
your
might
time,
you might be
your time
then I'm
coming,
the
dog.
front of you.
Yeah. 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 Your time coming, G. Trust me.
Appreciate that, man.
So, all right, we in 2021. 2020 obviously was a crazy year, just with a lot of shit going on, man. Social unrest with the, police brutality.
Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, pandemic. President was wilding out.
Oh yeah.
Do you think artists have a responsibility to, touch on real issues, whether it's in their music or in their interviews? Because before I asked you that, I remember seeing an interview one time, and it was Young Thug, and they had asked him about,
He
you know what I'm
was
talking about?
at the award show. He was at the
Yeah, and
award
they
show.
asked him about
Yeah.
police brutality. He's like, I don't care about none of that.
That ain't
I
my
leave that to
shit.
the politicians. That kind of, I don't know, it just kind of struck me a certain ways. And I'm the type of person, in order for me to like get into or like your music, I gotta think you a stand-up person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit.
So do you think they have a responsibility to speak on real shit?
Yeah, I definitely do. But I also feel like it's a responsibility. See, because at the end of the day, like I'm an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
my power is in my pen and in my art, but
Mm.
without an audience, I ain't shit.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of rappers they get successful, they forget without an audience you ain't nothing.
Right.
So the niggas you flexing on now, you know what I'm saying? They buying your records.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So how we know George Floyd ain't have was bumping Young Thug when the shit happened.
Right.
So
Right.
when that nigga say that type of shit, it's just an ignorant statement. But it's a I forgot who it was, but they had a quote about like the music of the time is a reflection of the society.
Yeah. Yeah. It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so we got artists that talk like that and think like that. We put them niggas on.
Right. Right.
Not me and you personally, you know what I'm saying? But it's like with the Blueface shit. It's like I said the other day, Blueface was so whack that niggas retweeted that.
Right. And then he blew
No,
up.
then it blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the chick get the other chick the other day, you know.
Right. Right.
And they got all these views and shit. Now people gonna bring in, they gonna invite them on the show, and then
Yeah.
boom, now you got another star. These how you put this how niggas is getting put on the game in the technology age. You know what I'm saying? But we doing it because we don't realize how maybe we do
we
because
we we
we don't
laughing at some shit, making it go viral, and they blowing up off of it and using
they
it as an
blowing up.
opportunity. Mm.
It's opportunists. Now you got artists that coming out like Blueface, NBA YoungBoy, a bunch of motherfuckers coming out saying, they ask them, what you think about? I don't care about the music, nigga. I
Right,
just care about the money.
right.
Yeah, that's how we rock.
Yeah,
So
that's
so so when we talk about protecting our culture, I say, okay, yeah, but who we protecting it from?
right.
You know, because I'm all for the young niggas getting in the game and eating. I want
Mhm.
everybody to eat. But at the same time, we gotta protect our culture from niggas on the inside too.
Mm,
Like, just like the Fred Hampton joint,
mm.
the Marcus Garvey, the Nation, all these groups been infiltrated by motherfuckers that look like us.
Yeah, yeah,
So we
yep,
let the rap game be infiltrated right now by niggas that look like us to a degree.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The white people, they doing they shit too. But what I'm saying is, we can that shit we can control. We talk about Black Twitter. Okay, well, when we make why the nigga who really got talent, why we won't retweet that shit?
right, right,
Make him blow up. Make the chick blow up who can sing for real.
right. It's kind of
That's
like we
crazy.
feel like if they worthy, right? Oh, well, they'll get
Right,
there on
right.
their own. You know what I
They
mean?
gonna get
Oh,
there
he
on their
talented.
own.
Oh, he'll get there on his own. He don't need my help. But
Or
we'll
they'll
laugh
say
at some shit and make it go
we'll
and make
laugh
it
at some
pop.
shit, make it go viral. Hey yo, check this out, check that out. But
Hmm.
we'll keep the talent on the low.
Right, right. Yeah,
But
that's
deep down, it's some hate. Bro, we got some haters. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's some haters, bro. No lie,
Hmm. No, you real.
because
That's real, man.
it's a science behind. It got to be a science behind tapping on shit you don't like.
Right,
You
right,
retweeting shit you don't like, and you passing
right,
up shit
right,
you do
right.
like.
Right. Nah, because like, yeah, so that's the thing. Like, the guys speak on selling on the best part and not caring about the poor part. But
Right, right, right,
we spend so much time, and I'm just saying we as a whole, right?
right, 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 right.
Highlighting the bullshit compared to giving props and respect to the people that are doing the things that we appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. That's real shit. That's real shit.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm guilty of that myself at times. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
we all are,
Yeah, for
you
sure,
know.
for sure. Yeah, we
Um,
don't shed enough light on the people who really doing shit until it's too late, and then
yeah.
we'll bring up all the shit Nipsey did in the hood. And
That's what I was just thinking. Like it's kind of like Nipsey, like one of the last big examples of that. Like we might, there was obviously a demographic and a group of hip hop heads that liked his music, but
right, right, right.
after he died is when he started receiving the type of
That's
success
when he
that he
got his
probably
flowers.
deserved whenever he was
Yeah,
living.
that's sad. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But I understand we so westernized we done became a deaf culture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We only want to show love when a nigga can't see it no more.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's sad. And that's why That's why people be like, man, you ride for Pac, you ride for Nas. I ride for hip hop. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because somebody got to do it. And I'm gonna say this too. A lot of the problem we got in hip hop right now is that we didn't teach the youth. The youth
Yeah.
don't know about real hip hop because what we call real hip hop because they just didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the kids nowadays they never heard one Tupac album, they never heard one Nas album, one Hov album. So
True.
we can't expect people to know shit that we did a bad job of teaching them. I
Yeah.
was I just so happened to had a elder who really put me onto the real, you know what I'm saying, what we call real hip hop lyrics and shit. And I
Yeah,
found a love for it. But most of the dudes in my age group, they really didn't, they just fucked with this shit that was really popping at the time. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Yeah, that's real.
I resonate with the youth on that.
Yeah, man, I mean, you're right, man. There's a lot of, teenagers that have never heard any of the stuff that we hold in such high esteem.
Right,
We
right, right.
did do a bad job of kind of putting them on because I personally, grew up, even though I wasn't in the era of Earth, Wind, and Fire and Parliament and all of
Right,
that.
right, right.
I was that was given to me from the time I was a baby, though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so you knew about it. So you was
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah, I
And
was
then
familiar.
you developed a respect for it.
Of course, of course.
So you can't respect what you don't understand.
Right, right. That's
You know what I
real.
mean?
That's
So
real.
we expecting them to respect Tupac or Nas or Hov, but they don't really understand that. We
Right,
talking about kids that was born in 2005.
right. With a cell
You know what I'm
phone in their
saying?
hand, G.
With a cell phone in their hand, they don't know Pac big.
Right,
You know, but and we ain't doing a good job of protecting our cultures, giving the kids when they're old enough to get into that type of hip hop,
mm,
to put the right hip hop in their head and say, okay, it's the radio shit is cool. This shit is cool right now, but this is the Earth, Wind, and Fire of my time.
right, right.
You
That's
know?
that's a and that just made me think. So you know how like Jay-Z is now more than him and Mary, I think, are getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Word.
Like we supposed to have our own, you
Right.
know what
We
I
should have
mean?
been had that.
And it's supposed to be full of artifacts from the inception and to
Pop. They sold they auction off Pop. The car Pop got shot in.
did they really?
Yeah, man.
Damn,
Like 3 million. You
damn.
know, motherfucker probably bought that never heard Pop. Just
Right,
wanted,
right.
you know, rich motherfucker that bought the Wu-Tang CD. They don't
Yeah,
give a
yeah.
fuck about Wu-Tang. They just want to buy some shit.
Right.
So that's not protecting our culture. That's and man, I remember Farrakhan got a good lecture, man. I don't know if you ever checked it out. It's a business is warfare.
I haven't
You
seen it.
know, if
I'm
you
gonna
ever
do the
get a
knowledge.
chance, man, do the knowledge on that, man. It it just go to show that's why you just gotta protect your culture, man. You know, once BT wasn't with Bob Johnson, it became something else, you know. So
Man,
the
it
moment
really
the
did.
moment that this shit is gone, it's gone. So um, we got an issue where we got a trap museum, but we ain't got no hip hop museum. We got a trap museum by a rapper, but we
Mhm.
ain't got no hip hop museum, and nobody say nothing.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
know,
agree, man.
nobody with a huge platform that would call that shit out. Like
Right, right.
that
And
shit kind of wild.
yeah, we definitely need one because it's so much. So it's an art form that has that has started with us, right? And went
Right.
worldwide. Every continent got hip hop artists. If
Everybody,
everybody got one, man, and
everybody.
we don't even have a museum to highlight our contributions. It's just like jazz, like what
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did with that, and then eventually, like we didn't even have it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, if you don't protect it, you know somebody else come in there and snatch it from you.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure.
it was happening. You know, you had a lot of the white rappers. They was booming.
Real.
You know, and a lot of and I'm gonna say this too, man. And it might not be a popular opinion, but if you look at the mainstream, you had a lot of white dudes like Logic,
Mm-hmm.
G Easy,
Mm-hmm.
um, what's my man's MGK.
Yeah.
You had Eminem, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You had Russ. Well, you had this little thing where you had the white dudes who was really spitting.
Right, right, right. And the black artist they were showing wasn't spitting.
The black, you see what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
That
right?
dynamic, the black dudes wasn't spitting.
Right.
Not that we didn't have them.
Yeah,
They
they just
wouldn't give
wasn't
that.
playing them artists.
They wouldn't give it. They'd give us Kendrick and they give
Yep.
us Cole and they give us Big
Crit.
Sean. With hell, that was
Mhm.
Big Crit. They barely gave us Crit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Cause he from the South.
Right.
But that's my own theory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I
they gave
agree.
us them niggas. And shit, them niggas came out when I was in high school.
Right. Right.
So we ain't got nobody new since
We haven't.
2010.
Damn, that's
And y'all
real,
ain't,
man.
ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Right,
So all
right,
the dumb down rappers keep coming and they just keep up with these two niggas.
right.
Not to knock them because I'm fans of both of them. But
Yeah,
it's like, damn, bro, that's 10 years ago. Ain't no new Kendrick,
right,
ain't no new Cole.
right,
So
right.
like I say, we got this. It was this situation. I sit back. I said, damn, all the white dudes, nice. The white dudes in the mainstream, nice. They
Right.
really spitting.
They're actually putting bars together.
They putting bars. They try at least trying. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And I was building with my white partner one day. He was like, he was hearing the black shit on the radio. He was like, that shit whack.
Mm.
Cause the white dude listening to bars now.
Right, right.
It got him thinking he don't know about the underground niggas still spit. It got him thinking niggas done lost a step.
You
You
think
know
that's
what I'm saying?
purposely done?
Yeah, definitely intentionally. It's intentionally. You know what I'm saying? It's intentionally, but it's also too as far as us not protecting our culture.
Mm.
You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we gotta be like me. I'm from the South, just like you.
Right.
I love all the South shit. I grew up on that. But we gotta have a line to know what's the difference between a nigga that's putting bars together and a nigga that's making some shit that we can really, really turn up to
Yeah.
and vibe to. Because
Right.
it's a difference and both is needed.
Right. Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Both is needed. But it's a lot of fans that they don't really know the difference between the two. So they shut the shit, they'll shut some boom bap shit down right away
Mm-hmm.
because they like, this ain't what I've been trained to hear.
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
only
gonna
been
say.
trained to hear some shit that turn up.
Our like this generation's this generation's ears haven't really been trained to appreciate certain types of music. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right,
it was never, and it's not. I'm not blaming them. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
I
right,
think
right,
it's
right.
a lack of exposure, right? Like,
It's a lack of education.
yeah. I mean, I didn't like. There was I had tried to like I fuck with jazz now, right? But
Right,
I
right,
had
right.
tried to get into it because I knew it was an important part of our culture. But I had tried to get into it maybe 10 years back, and I just didn't
You weren't
like
ready at that time.
I wasn't ready at that time, right?
Right, right, right.
But then when I began to educate myself on what was happening, like historically and what's happening in the music, then it clicked. You know what I mean? And so
Right,
like I
right.
think that's what has to happen with the new generation as far as if we're going to make lyricism popular again.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you too, with my young partner hit me. I think he's 21.
Mm-hmm.
He hit me the other day. He was like, man, I'm listening. He was like, bro, I'm just now learning about all this new shit about niggas who really rhyming and he ain't know what he was. I'm like, bro, you discovering hip hop.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? He
right.
like he trying to put this shit together. Like, bro, he's like, man, he talking about, bro, it's this new movement. It's like he said, you Griselda, naming all the niggas who really rhyming right
Oh,
now.
ramen. Mm-hmm.
He's like it's this new movement. I'm like, bro, this an old movement.
Right,
This
right,
the original.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
You was just born and when the shit had already got watered down and big business came through and
mm,
rained on the shit. But we let it though.
right. Wow, that's
So
powerful, bro.
man, appreciate that guy. You
Not
know,
and
we
my bad. I wasn't cutting you off, Jay.
no, you good.
I was just saying that like we take for granted the fact that they wasn't exposed to it like that because this shit's second nature to us.
It's second nature, you know. It's like young niggas who only know Ice Cube from Friday.
Right, right. And
You know
damn.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Or we forget, like I'm like, I remember Vince Staples building with Styles P.
Mm-hmm.
And Styles P kept telling the nigga, he trying to tell Styles P about some shit. And Styles P like, nigga, I was there.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
How you gonna tell about some shit? I was there. You know what I'm saying? I think,
right.
you know what I'm saying? And what it is that it's it's like a language barrier, it's a time period barrier.
Mm, right.
And and that's why the education is needed.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say about rap, what make rap so and I love hip hop, but what make me hate it too is that it ain't no wall.
Right,
Anybody
right,
can do it.
right.
And that's something I don't like about it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because if anybody can do it, it's like anything that's not exclusive, it's nothing special about it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The reason niggas like Balenciagas, it ain't. I mean, it's a big block ugly shoe that
Mm-hmm.
Triple S. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But niggas like it because it's exclusive.
Right.
Everybody don't have that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Everybody can't attain that.
Right.
And what made Floyd Mayweather the illest because everybody can't box like that. What made
Right.
Kobe ill was because everybody can't do Kobe moves. That took skill and practice. And at one time, niggas knew that I ain't rapping because that's gonna take time for me. But when we made this shit so easily available for when we as the bar got lower and lower, it
Mm-hmm.
made a bunch of niggas be able to say, I'm gonna hop out the bed and be a rapper.
Right. And then
So now you got niggas in the game who don't give a fuck about this shit and we wonder what happened to this shit.
yeah, I agree. And you
You
know,
know?
with equipment being so easy to come by now, like where you could build a studio in your bedroom or your closet
Right,
and then
right.
record it and then get on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or whatever you want, right? Post it, upload it, and then it can catch on and you ain't even left the house.
Boom. Nigga blow up overnight.
Yep.
A nigga that ain't never heard Nas.
Right, right, right.
You know?
And
A
then
nigga
and don't care to, you know what I'm
don't
saying?
care to. Nigga might say Nas whack. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
We had
And
did
then
we have some
everybody look, yeah, we had Lonzo
yeah,
Ball.
right, right, right.
We had niggas dissing Pop, niggas
Yep,
dissing Big, you know what
yep,
I'm
yep.
saying? And that come from, like I said, I got a white partner who was putting me on rock.
Mm-hmm,
I was putting him on hip hop, he was putting me on rock, you know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? To trade another cultures. He was young, dude was like 20, but one thing I had, because what happened was, you remember when niggas was rocking all the rock band shirts,
Yeah.
2016?
Mm-hmm.
I was rocking this shit one day, and my white partner said, what the fuck you know about that, man?
Right, right.
You know, so I think I had an Iron Maiden or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
let down, like, damn, I don't know about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just rolling with the trend, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? So he was like, dig this. I'm gonna give you some bands to fuck with, and you give me some hip hop shit to fuck with. From
right,
early 90s where the niggas is nice.
right.
And I was like, all right, shit. I put him on the cannabis and all that shit. And in return, he put me on Pink Floyd and you know what I'm saying, all that shit.
Pink Floyd go hard.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't had known about it because it was a culture difference.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, for this nigga to be 20, he was real close with his pops, and his pops had gave him all that knowledge from the 70s bands, the 80s
Mm.
bands, the
Right,
60s bands. So he
right.
had a love for it, similar to me, you know what I'm saying? Being, being fairly young, but still being able to get an elder to put me on the real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? As far
Mm.
as like showing me this is what bars is, this is lyricism, subject matter matters, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So uh we just got to get the people to care about it again, man. And
Yeah,
and then
I think sometimes too, like, you know, the age difference, like sometimes us the old heads, like I personally don't, but I know a lot that do. Like
right,
instead
right.
of teaching the generation before, we just be like brush them off and that shit whack. You know what I mean? And
That shit whack. That shit
they'll
whack.
never, they'll never, they're not
They
even
ain't,
want to come over here and hear what this was about
yeah,
whenever they get treated like that.
you rejecting them.
Yeah.
It's like the old how they used to do you in the church when you
Right,
walk in there with your baggy jeans and your gold teeth. Like, hey,
right,
everybody judging me. I feel rejected. I'm out.
right, right.
So in return, they say, if you gonna say fuck our shit, we gonna say fuck your shit.
Oh, they most definitely, and they
Yeah,
have.
and some of it is that it ain't that they don't like the shit. It's that they, oh nah, nigga, you said fuck my shit, so it's fuck your shit.
Right.
I can respect that. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
But my
real.
whole thing is this though, because I try to blend both. I like both. I like SSS Tentacion. I like Juice World, some of they shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
like Jimmy Wapo. I like G Herbo. So it ain't that I'm all the way in. I'm a fan of all this shit. I like the OJ the Juice Man. I like the Waka Flocka back in the day.
Right.
I like the niggas who wasn't 100% the nicest, and they knew they weren't the nicest. You know what I'm saying?
But they make
But
good music though.
they made good music though. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it all. But I can say this: you 100% right as far as it's that older black man, younger black man at odds
Mm.
again.
Hmm.
Same shit like when Shaq was giving it to the young niggas raw in basketball the other day.
Oh wait, talking about Spider?
Yeah, talking about Donovan Mitchell and
Mhm.
it might be coming from a genuine place, but you got to realize you know, when that camera on you and you talking to your brother,
Right.
you know, you gotta watch how you doing it because even though you might mean well, you
Mm-hmm.
know, everybody's watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody watching. So if it's real genuine and you want to really build with that brother, that young brother, then you want to put him to the side and holler at him about that in private as far
Mm-hmm.
as getting on there, going hard on him. Because I ain't seen him go hard on Luka or nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure Mark Cuban would have said something about that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just
most
saying.
definitely.
So I respect with him. I respect him and Charles Barkley, but they seem like they only want to come. They only coming down on the brothers lately. You
Right.
know, they,
And
and
like you
that, and that
said,
might be that might be because they know.
yeah, possibly, but at the same time, everything ain't for ratings. Pull them to the side and
Yeah,
build with them, you know?
if it's
Yeah, if it's
genuine, you know what I'm
genuine.
saying.
Yeah.
If you trying to get a shade room post, you know,
Yeah. Get your
do
shit
what you
off,
do.
right?
Yeah, but I seen Donovan Mitchell. I seen he look up to Shaq. You know that was tough coming from Shaq on national TV.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
And I've seen you speak on you know, regional biases in the game and with certain platforms.
right,
And
right,
like you said earlier, like the internet kind of brings people from all coasts and parts of the world together. But you
yeah,
being a lyricist from the South, have you still noticed there being a regional bias?
yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I get a I get a lot of love from up north dudes, and
Mm-hmm.
because my style is up north. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, for the
Right.
most part, some niggas say that. I don't
Well,
really.
well, you're a lyricist, and I think a lot of times people automatically lump you in and say you sound
They
like you
do.
from up north if you
Yeah,
don't
they
listen.
do that just off that, just off the
Right.
strip for that alone.
Right.
And so yeah, I definitely think so, man, because you got to think, man, a lot of these dudes and it could just be my own personal view too. A lot of dudes that get more exposure than me. What else could it be?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
uh, I feel like if I had one of the boroughs attached to my shit, yeah, niggas would have been tapped in a lot faster.
Right.
And regional bias is an issue too, and it ain't just up north because it's a lot of southern niggas who reject lyricists too.
Oh yeah,
You know, and
you
some of
know,
it is
being
because they
in
don't
Texas,
know.
I knew people that they didn't know shit about Jay-Z or Nas or anything like that.
Right. That vinyl, that classic vinyl behind you.
Oh,
You know
they
what I
know
mean?
nothing about that. You know what I
They know
mean?
nothing
But
about that.
not
They don't want
everybody.
to.
But you know, there
Not
was a
everybody.
large
Yeah.
portion. You know what I mean?
I caught that same shit as far as cause I like I say, one of my elders was from Philly, my
Mhm.
godfather, and he put me on to what they'll say back in the day, an up north way of looking at hip hop. My pops kind of was West Coast dude, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I caught a little bit of it all. So I have respect for it all.
Hmm.
But I know bias when I see bias because both of these motherfuckers was biased. He ain't like
Right.
this, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I know it when I see it, and I lived in the South
Right.
and I lived in the Midwest. You
I
see what I'm
think
saying?
I think that's what I kind of miss as far as the game is when you had I could tell if somebody was from Cali or if somebody was from the
Yeah,
Carolinas or somebody's from
yeah.
Texas or New York. Like now, shit be sounding so. It's
Everything
like
too blended. It's
yeah, it's
too
too
blended.
blended, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
I think that's a sign of people doing what they think is trendy instead of
yeah.
making what they want to make. You
Staying
know what I
true.
mean?
That's the copycat. That's see, it's and the industry started doing that. You know, the
Mm.
industry would say, okay, Wiz is popping right now. We're gonna need another weed rapper. So then they'll try to look for a Wiz. Or they'll
Right.
say Nicki Minaj is popping. We're gonna look for a China doll. We're gonna get an Asian doll. We're gonna get a such you
Oh
know,
yeah.
the piggyback shit. And
Hmm.
now that we don't necessarily need the label, now the artist then got so brainwashed, the artist do it
Hmm.
himself.
They're doing that on
So if
their
the
own.
they doing it on their own. So if the baby, like a lot of niggas that came to me and said, bro, you don't sound you I can't figure out who you sound like.
Mm.
But shit, my nigga, that should be a good thing.
Yeah, that's a great thing.
Nigga trying to look for me to sound like somebody.
Right, right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But
right,
shit,
right,
like, damn, bro, you don't sound like nobody.
right.
When I first started rapping, it was all about originality.
Yeah,
So I take that as a compliment. But like I say, a lot of the youth they looking for you to sound like you know Thug or whoever. In the moment that you don't sound like it, they might say this sound old school.
right. Nah, you're
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And like even with the producers, right? Like let's say you
Right,
got
right.
Dre. You knew when a Dre. You knew
You knew that
when
was
a
Dre.
DJ Paul, Juicy J. You knew
You knew
when
that was Memphis.
exactly.
Right, right,
And so like even with the producers, I'm kind of hearing like, I mean, what do you know? All right, so they got to put a tag on it now, right?
right, right,
For you
right,
to know
right, right.
who it is. Dre ain't have to put no tag on his music.
They didn't put no tag on it. Yeah.
You know, we knew
I
who it
mean,
was.
even though you in the type beat era too.
Right, right,
You know
right.
what
I
I'm
know.
saying? So you got the
Where they,
that's copy. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get a Migo beat. Make a
yeah,
Migo type beat.
right. So what you think
So you
about that? Like, I never really thought about that before. Like the whole, because I be seeing people promote their beats like this is a Drake type beat, this a Kendrick Lamar type beat. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's different, you know what I'm saying, as far as like because like I said, I'm from a different type of era where it was kind of like you didn't want to sound like nobody, you know what I'm
mhm.
saying? But it's kind of like technology. It's kind of like you got to get with the times
Yeah,
to, you know, if you because a lot what it is a lot of people, in my opinion, they can only rap one certain way.
right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So if I know I can only rap like this, I
Hmm.
might need to go find these type of beats.
Right, right.
Like, or if I know I only get good reception on these type of beats, I'm gonna keep going back to these type beats. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Because there's no versatility, like you said. I think that was you
Hmm.
who said, "Do niggas even sing about? Do niggas even
Oh
rap
yeah,
about the females anymore?"
yeah, yeah. Like,
Nah, most of the tapes that's dropping on even on the underground scene, they don't got no joint for the females.
right. And you know, back at like at one time, everybody had one. You know what I mean? An
Man,
album wasn't
yeah,
complete unless you had one.
you had to have one. Even now that I keep looking at that vinyl behind you. I mean, Ice Cream was on there.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And
But
that's
I feel like today, if somebody was to put like the Almighty Pen,
mhm,
right? I kept it all the way all rhyming.
right.
You know what I'm saying? With the purpose, because I never had a tape.
That
But
was
I had
all
the
around.
yeah, all rhyming.
Mhm.
Modern Moors was the EP like that. But as
Right.
far as like most of my shit, I would mix it in with some a potential maybe club bang out, potential some shit niggas could vibe to, some shit for the women, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because of that old school way of thinking was like that's what we needed, and that shows some versatility.
Right.
But what I realized is in this era right now, what's going on is if you throw that on there, niggas will try to demean, try to
Mhm.
minimize your shit and say
Mhm.
it's not as because it's also too the era of they want it's like your fans want you to stay underground.
Right, right, right,
They
right.
want you to have success, but they want
Oh,
you to stay
so
underground too.
so they think you kind of selling out if you start or you chasing something if you start
Yeah,
spreading
you
out
know what
being
I'm
more
saying?
versatile
The
like that.
moment that you try to add a little of this,
Hmm.
they might see your shit as more commercial now, and then they
I
don't
kind
really
of peaked that when with certain Griselda fans, whenever they started getting beats from other like
get
type
hit
of
boy.
producers, people would
Yeah,
they
the fans didn't gravitate to it like
right,
that
right,
because they're not listening. And I tell people all the time, you gotta listen to the words too, man,
right, right, right,
because we killed trap music for a long time. Not what I'm saying, not me personally, not you personally, but we killed trap music for a long time because we like, man, it's just all about that beat. All you need is a beat.
hmm
But now in this rhyming shit, it's to the point where niggas just falling in love with the loops, niggas falling in love with the beats. And
right,
I just, I'll be like, man, one love to the producers, because I fuck with producers heavy. We need them. But goddamn, man, listen to the words.
right, right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Listen to the words, man. Because
right.
I think it's a lot of niggas that's whack, to me personally, because and it's a lot of beat saving even niggas in the rhyming shit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And people just like them beats, man. You
Yeah,
know,
but yeah,
man.
I agree, man. So in 2020, how many projects did you drop? Was it four, three or four?
Yeah, I dropped four. I
Four.
dropped four in 2020.
And I mean, that's a great work ethic, and the ability to like put out quality music uh,
Yeah,
in doing
appreciate that,
so.
God.
Yeah, yeah, that's real, man. And it sounded fresh, like it wasn't sounding, the last project wasn't sounding like the last. So I
Right,
mean,
right, right.
that's dope, man. And so this two-part question. First, do you plan on releasing that many albums in 2021? And like, what do you think about artists in the game who are putting out, you have some artists putting out like 8, 9, and 10 projects, but I mean,
Right,
and
right, right.
they're not whack, but they are kind of sound the same a little bit, right?
Right.
What do you think about that formula as far as what a lot of underground artists are doing?
Okay. Nah, I actually only plan on putting out one album this year, man, and it
Mm-hmm.
might be a short tape. Like I said, I got to join with L's I want to do, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll only be like 9 or 10 tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I put so much time in last year that I really want to this time want to sit back and focus more on the business. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right, right.
And I might have throw this other AirPod in. Hold on, one second. Trying to wait see if it come in.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Got me.
Yeah, I
Got
got
me.
you. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, all right. Yeah. No, I'm planning on putting out two. Probably just one project this year. Keep it short.
Mm-hmm.
Another quality project though. You know what I'm saying with a bigger name artist on it.
Right.
To add to my discography. I ain't did a lot of videos, man. I want to do 1 or 2
Hmm.
videos this year, man, just to, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of throw it out there and see.
Right.
I've done a good videos because so many niggas do them so, and it looks so corny nowadays, you know.
Yeah. Same type of video, them and a whole bunch of niggas. And hold on. Your mic cutting out.
A ragged ass AirPods.
Oh yeah, I got them too, man. But yeah, so what you saying? Like as far as putting out, I don't know. Like I just remember the time where you could tell when an artist was actually working on a project. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it might be a year to the next one come out. Don't get me wrong. Like I ain't mad at some of these artists that is putting out like project after project because a lot of dope
Project at
artists
the
are doing
project.
that. But it's hard for me
Right.
as a fan to listen to all that shit. To be honest with
Yeah, you know, it's way too much. Like I remember Mos Def said that shit. Mos Def was like, "Who gonna listen to all this shit?"
you, right?
And you know, I think it's dope that artists is doing it
Mm-hmm.
for their core fan base because
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure like if JLX or somebody big JLX fan, they'll be happy to get a JLX album every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Me, will it be that same quality? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of rushing the process. And I'll say this. I have more of a problem with the artist feeling like because when I put out 4 projects, it was just because I was just in it. It was just coming naturally, and it was the year Kobe died, and I was on my mama mentality shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't. I didn't do that to be like I put out 4 projects, nigga, so I'm the hottest.
Right.
I
You was
think a lot of
working.
niggas putting out like I think a lot of niggas trying to put out like 8 or 9 and then be like, I had the best shit, nigga. I put out 10.
Mm, right.
We only remember 5. We only remember 5 of the tracks though.
Shit, might have only heard five.
I only heard 5. You know what I'm saying? Too many.
Right.
Uh, Not
Because
to call nobody out, but
no,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, my bad. I was just gonna say I noticed certain platforms. There's no way they listen to all that shit that they claim that they giving grades to. You know what I mean? Like
Nah, they don't
they
listen to
ranking
that
all
shit.
these albums, man. Ain't no way you
Nah,
listening
and
to all
then
that shit, man.
and then like you say, a lot of that shit sound the same.
Right, right.
You
It
know,
do.
to me personally. And but then again, like we in that era where goddamn, if you sound the same, motherfuckers like it.
Right,
So
right,
I gotta realize that I'm the one that's out the loop. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I could be them niggas in the matrix. I could be on the outside looking in. You know, me and you could be on the outside looking in, like, damn, y'all ain't noticed that.
right, right,
But people ain't noticing, you know, they'll know they'll catch on later and be like, damn, bro, that shit, you know, that shit really wasn't as good as we thought.
right. Yeah,
Because it was so
I think
rushed.
time will tell. Like as far as
Time will tell.
yeah, like how we were speaking earlier about how certain, punchline rappers, they not really sounding that good right now, right? We'll see with,
Right.
maybe 3, 4 years from now, if people still remember these projects that, some of these artists are putting out. But one last thing, G, in 2020, 2021, I do see, some artists putting consciousness back into the music. Um,
Facts.
such as yourself and other underground artists. Do you think that we're going to see more of that in the future, or it's going to be still the small minority of artists doing that right now?
As far as on the mainstream level, or as far as just
Well,
just
I was
artists just doing it?
just artists, period. And I would say artists that are getting kind of a buzz, right?
Right, right,
Like
right.
people that have a voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 for sure. Got some type of audience.
Yeah.
I think so. I think more people were making conscious music as far as because more people getting conscious
Right.
or somewhat woke or conscious, whatever.
Hmm.
As long as it's hard to not be conscious, somewhat at least know what's going on in today's times. Because
Man.
like say the internet age, you know what I'm saying? You know
Hmm.
it. Back in the day it was harder to find knowledge. Now you can
Right.
stumble across the shit on Instagram. It might be falsified. So you
Hmm.
gotta be careful with that because I know a lot of people they think they got knowledge, but it's like Dick Gregory said, you got bad information. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
it's a pro and a con. So when we see more people, more artists use their voice for that, possibly. But I think also you have your situations like Nick Cannon that make
Mm.
motherfuckers go back in their shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got
I
the motherfucker
agree.
who said, shit, damn, you know what? I was
Shit got
getting
too
ready to,
real.
yeah, I was getting ready to drop my shit. But then goddamn, but I'm gonna pull my shit back. You know what I'm saying? For real, cause I know at one time it was like before that shit happened with Nick,
Mhm.
it was a lot of I think Lil Baby had dropped his shit, which was,
Yeah.
on some woke shit. And then there was a couple niggas like, I'm gonna drop mine.
Hmm.
And then that shit happened with Nick, and then niggas
Right.
was like,
Shit
I don't
started
even
getting
think,
canceled.
I don't even heard that Lil Baby shit since.
Yeah,
You
me
know what I'm
neither.
saying? Took that shit off. Goddamn, fuck that shit.
Me
Nigga
either,
said, hey,
G.
bro, kill that shit.
Well, I appreciate you for coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? We
Appreciate you,
definitely
God, man.
gonna have to do this again.
For
So if you
sure, for
can,
sure.
leave your Twitter and your Instagram and we'll piece it out.
All right, bet. That boy Vic 11 on Instagram, and that boy Vic at Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, man. I keep freestyles in the media. Drop knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Just kick some wild ass opinions at times. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Holla at me, man.
All right.
Peace,
Peace to the
family.
God, man.
Yeah, peace to the God, man. Hold it down.
No doubt. Peace.